my channel. Today is Punched Out Thursday, and I will be using my circle punches and these two cute little photos that are in black and white of me and my two of my daughters. And I am going to be doing a scrap lift from Pinterest. I will have the information in my description box of who I am scrap lifting. But right now, first, what I did is I used all three sizes of my circle punches, and I am using the Bloom Street collection by Paige Evans. I absolutely love this collection. This is my second time using my circle punches with this collection. I had one last week that I did, and I'm loving the circle punches so much because there's so many different designs you can do with them. But first, what I'm doing is I distress the edges with my little distress tool of each one of the circles. And then I'm also went in with my distress oxide, and that one is my black distress oxide. And I just distress the edges with that as well. Now I had this little card that says happiness that I am also using. And I'm going to use that to kind of back my photo a little bit. And that's going to have a little bit more interest. It'll bring a little bit more interest to the page and make the photos pop out a little bit more and make them a little bit bigger because they are kind of tiny. So I did punch these tiny little circles out as well with some of the pattern papers. These pattern papers are super cool. You could do so much with them, and I really love using them. I don't know. I'm really in love with this collection. This is by far one of my favorite collections that came out this year. And I am going to just now try and start to make my layout with them. Now what I'm doing is I'm kind of going like a curve. I'm going up, down with them because my title is going to go in a curve, which you'll see in a minute. It's kind of hard to describe, but you will see in a minute what I'm going to be doing with them. So I was going to use these green, and then I decided just to keep the green out altogether. I didn't like the green too much on here, so I stuck basically with pattern papers that had purple and pinks and yellows and blues, and that's what I stuck with. So you see me, I'm just trying to stick them where I want to have them and placing them in different spots, and I do move them quite a bit. But while I'm doing that, I just want to not to forget to tell you all to check out the other ladies who are also in Punched Out Thursday. I will have their links down below, so make sure you go check them out. Now I did find these little circles that had the and sign, and one said me and you, and then the other one was just the and it was in pretty flowers. So I decided to use those two. Being that they were circles, I thought they were super cute, and they went really well with all the other ones. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to pop some up. Some will be flat because where my title is going and the way I'm going to have my title is some of them have to be flat in that area so that I can use my thickers to make my title around them and on top of them. So I'm just cutting out some foam squares and I'm just sticking them to the back, and then I'm just going to pop them up. Now I don't show you each one. This is really quite simple. I'm just popping it up with craft foam. I'm sure you guys know how to do that. So I didn't try to keep the videos as short as I possibly can for you guys, so you kind of get like what I'm doing. So I also pop up the photo as well that's on that little card that says happiness. I popped that up with some craft foam as well. And I'm just going through and popping some up. Now I don't think I show you all of them. I don't know. I say this all the time and then I end up showing you guys most of them. I don't know what I cut out, what I don't cut out. So now I am going through my stickers that are in this collection as well. And I found this one that says love this, and I stuck it on the side of the photo there. And I'm just kind of going in and finding all these little words and little phrase stickers and sticking them on there. That one says together. This one says so much fun or something like that. And I am distressing the edges with my distress oxide as well with those. And I just kind of distressed the edges with the oxide, the black distress oxide, because I wanted them to kind of pop off of everything that I was sticking them on. Normally I don't really do that too much, but I did do it for this layout. So now I'm just kind of sticking part of that up because I wanted it to be even. Now, in her collection, she also has these really cool sequins collection that has flowers, leaves, some regular sequins, and these little round flowers. They look like pink flowers. And I'm going to use those, and I'm also going to use some of those little enamel dots that you see as well. So now I'm going to go on my title, and my title is going to be the same as what they used in the in the layout that I'm scrap lifting. And what it is girls just want to have fun, because we were basically at the doctor's office for this. We were waiting in the waiting room and waiting for the doctor to come in, and they were getting their physicals, and we just got goofy and decided to waste time. We would snap some selfies. So we were being silly in the doctor's room, which was fine. We were having fun. So I put girls just want to have fun. So that title really suited this photo. So you kind of see what I'm doing though with these stickers, and I love these stickers. I got these at Tuesday morning. Wish I could find more. They stick really well, and they're foam, and I absolutely love them. So this title I do play with quite a bit, so I do cut most of it out because I wanted it perfectly like going in like a up-down direction, and I had to keep moving them. I had to keep moving them over. You could see I'm just playing with them and moving the letters, and it's supposed to be kind of wonky. It's not supposed to be perfect. And see how I got it now? That's the way I wanted it. And now I'm just going to put the little fun over here on the end, and then my title is done. Then you will see me come in with the sequins, and I'm just going to place those down in some places. And all I use to glue those down is my clear glue pen. I have some clear glue, and it's in a pen. It's the Aleene's. You can get it at any craft store. And I do some of these flowers because I think they're super cute, and I love them, and the purple just went perfectly with this layout. And then I stuck some of these. These are just like silver sequins, and then the pink ones. And I just stuck them here and there wherever I thought I wanted some. This actually made the whole layout kind of pop with the sequence. I really like it. And I was trying to figure out what to do with this sequence when I got it with this kit, and I figured it out. I was able to put it on a layout, and I'm just so happy that I was able to do that. So I'm not going to show you me gluing them all down. I just show a few, but I'm just showing you kind of like where I placed them. And I think I did like 3 flowers and just placed, oh no, actually I did 4 flowers. And then I just placed a few of the other ones down in spots as well around the whole layout. And then I do come in with a couple of those little diamond enamel dots that you see there. I call them diamonds because they look like shiny diamonds to me. And I just use a couple of them. I use the pink, I'm sorry, excuse me, I need a drink. The pink and a couple of the clear ones that you see on there. And I just keep going with those. I don't do too many. I just wanted to bring a little more brightness to the layout and a little something else and a little more dimension. So I stuck some of those down. And now you'll see me stick those down. So these stuck really well too. A couple of them I did have to glue down though, because the actual glue dot that they're stuck on the back of them came off when I pulled them. But I do get them down. And I didn't know what I was going to do with these either, and then I figured out, oh, I can use them in this as well. So they look super cute, and you can kind of see how the whole thing is kind of like brightening up and coming together really nicely. And I did use one of the bows that I had from my Hip Kit Club. It was from Amy Tangerine Collection. And I decided to stick it on one of the circles because I thought it was super cute because it was girls. And then those little hearts that you saw, those I got at the Dollar Tree. And I stuck some of those down, and then I also stuck down that little pin with a lady on it. It's a girl with a little bow in her hair. I just thought it was cute, and I stuck that on the side. And now I'm going to go in and do a bunch of splatters, because you know me, I love splatters. If you watch me, you know I like to splatter. So I used my Distress Oxide sprays, and I used picked raspberry. This one is mustard, I believe. And then I come in with a blue, and the blue is not a Distress Oxide spray. It is actually a Shimmers spray, and it is Heidi Ho Blue. So those are the three colors that I decided to use to just do splatters. And that's all I really needed to do as far as mixed media went for this layout, because it just kind of brought everything out a little bit more and gave the page a little more interest. And I really love the way this turned out, and I kind of really like the wonkiness of it with the title and everything. I think it's super cool, super cute. So I'm glad I got that inspiration from Pinterest, and I'll make sure I link the person who did that on Pinterest, because she deserves all the credit. And I hope you guys like it, and like I said, don't forget to check out the other ladies. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, and remember, stay crafty.